We welcome you to Minnesota and the sold-out Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. It's been the toughest ticket in town for Game 7 Western Conference semifinals as the Sacramento Kings take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, with the winner headed for the Western Conference Finals and a date with the Los Angeles Lakers. Good evening, everyone. With Doug Collins, Kevin Harlan, welcome to Game 7. Well, this is what the Minnesota Timberwolves have been fighting all season for by winning the Western Conference. They've got home court throughout the playoffs. So in a deciding game, that's why we're here. What are the keys for the Timberwolves tonight?
Well, first of all, you turn to your MVP. That's Kevin Garnett, and you ride his all-round game. He doesn't have to score big, but his fingerprints have to be all over the game. This is the big shot he hit in Game 3 that wins that game to give him a 2-1 lead. They need some shooting from him. They need strong rebounding and board work, easy scores, and they need this. They need his passing, his emotion, his leadership. This is what he's played all season for, and these two guys were brought in to help him. Latrell Sprewell has been terrific in the last two games. You see his numbers. Sam Cassell, 40 points in Game 1. He's struggling with a bad back. They need these three guys to carry him tonight with the crowd, this emotion, keep their turnovers down, and get to the free throw line, Kevin.
Doug Christie and Mike Bibby in the backcourt. Peja Stojakovic, Vlade Divac, and Chris Webber on the front line for Sacramento. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, anchored by their MVP, Kevin Garnett, who was flanked by Sprewell and Johnson on the front line, Sam Cassell and Trenton Hassel in the backcourt. Let's begin with Sam Cassell because there is so much about him and his role tonight. He's got a bad hip. He's got a bad back. He's playing with a ruptured eardrum. He'll be important for Kevin Garnett.
Well, you see the ritual of Kevin Garnett, the rosin in honor of Michael Jordan, what he used to do to Johnny Red Kerr in Chicago before the games, and go over and tap his heart for all of his friends. Today's his 28th birthday. What a wonderful gift it would be for him to start the game.
And Mike Bibby with the first Sacramento shot. Garnett with the rebound.
Kevin Garnett has to clean the backboard tonight. 4 of his top 5 rebounding games of all time have come against the Sacramento Kings. 25 in one game this year.
Shot clock is at 8 for Garnett.
Tell you, for Kevin Garnett, that feels good. Remember in Game 1 here, he was so amped up when he won the MVP. Shot 6 of 21 with 6 turnovers. Sacramento won in here. Tonight, he knows he has to perform.
And Bibby's got to perform for Sacramento, but he turns it over right there. Here comes Garnett. Kings back on defense. Sam Cassell. Rotation to Hassel and across the lane and out to Kevin Garnett. Garnett looks sharp. He has started 2 of 3. Sacramento is 2 of 10 shooting tonight. Garnett.
Deal here for Sacramento.
His shooting statistics aren't very good, Christie's, but his numbers, his production is. Hassel with the later right to Stojakovic. Game 2 for a second hit. There was the totality in this 7th game. The Western Conference semifinals, the Minnesota Timberwolves have not trailed. Their big lead has been 10. We've had no ties in this contest. And Kevin Garnett has started like the MVP that he is.
Well, we talked about being his all-round game. You see the pass. He gets in the lane. He finds the open shooter. Backs down Chris Webber. This was his first shot of the game that he knocked in. His rebounding. And then his steals, his defense. He's filling up the stat sheet, stepping out, shooting the jump shots. It's his all-round brilliance that has made him the MVP. First quarter, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and more importantly, no turnover.
And Christie for 2. Stojakovic with an offensive rebound and a dish to Christie inside. Garnett knocking it away and finally taking it out of the air. A 4-on-1. And Sprewell can't catch up with the pass.
Well, Sprewell tried to do something before he caught the basketball. It looked like he was looking back. But look at Garnett. He just sort of bluffs at the shot block there. And then he goes up and catches the ball out of the air. Watch him go up.
Here's Garnett at the free throw line, who has only been averaging 6 free throw attempts a game in this series. And here is his third attempt tonight at an all-access.
Aggressive, go to the bat. He's so good at leaping away from contact.
Sal playing with the bad back, and Garnett held by Weber. No call made. Even Divac gave a little bump, and still no call. But
Kevin Garnett, watch how his ability to get up and extend. Look at the extension. And then on the way down, just softly flips the ball at the basket, and then Latrell Sprewell follows him. 3 quick baskets here. 2 slashing in the open court, 1 in the half-court game. So he's gotten off to a good start here after a slow first half.
We may have had some nervous energy to begin the game as Garnett puts up a beauty inside. And Garnett with Divac and Stojakovic there.
It's a mismatch there. Vlade is going to try to keep his body in front of him.
Mismatch with Bibby on Garnett. Sprewell around Weber. And Garnett with a rebound. He's got 15.
The will to win. Kevin Garnett, he was so disappointed in his game 1 effort here when he was 6 of 21. Played out of character. Sacramento won the game, and tonight just working feverishly in that lane. The block shot, we saw the score, the offensive rebound, and this is what we showed in our open. This passion and this energy, that's what his team feeds off of, and they know he's their best player, and when he leads, they follow.
And Kevin Garnett.
Guys who held that together early in the season, they got off to a 9-10 start. How about Kevin Garnett? They're asking him to do it all. Now he's leading their team.
With the point guard, Cassell, resting on the bench. Nice feed, Serbia to Garnett.
This guy's got energy. He's going to need it all to close this.
With some momentum, up by 4 points with 8:43 to play in regulation.
See, this gives Kevin Garnett a chance to rest now. He forced a Sacramento timeout, moving without the basketball, finding the open areas, a nice fadeaway jump shot. Rick Adelman, because of a slow start, has to call a timeout. This man now gets a much-deserved rest. He's going to need it all.
And Kevin Garnett.
Why not? Well, that shot's not going in, contesting every shot. And his legs right now are covering.
Garnett again.
When he plays well, look what it does to the rest of his team. It's like a shot of adrenaline. He goes up strong, back-to-back baskets, the jump hook, the great extension. Kevin McHale would be proud of that one. That's a Kevin McHale jump hook, and that's the guy who taught him. And Rick Adelman not happy. That lead has climbed to 6. Kevin McHale, that's your old TV partner. He's got a 6-point lead, and he's saying, clock, can you just keep moving?
Serbia with another offensive rebound, his 4th offensive rebound tonight. Garnett.
Great pass and a wonderful finish.
No true point guard on the floor for the Timberwolves. Christie and Bibby comprise those 2 positions for Sacramento.
Well, he just crossed over and left Chris Webber standing in his wake. Nobody on the weak side to help. Kevin Garnett has taken over this game. Kevin Garnett has played 41 minutes, the little finger roll. And then the crossover. This is a guy now who's 6'13", he says. He's not 7'1". Crosses over, finishes at the basket. He has the last 10 Minnesota points, and they lead by 4.
Take a look at our Gatorade X Factor of the game. Why not begin with the MVP, Kevin Garnett?
Well, if he finishes like this, he's going to be the X, Y, and Z factor. I mean, 28 points, 17 rebounds, made the last 10 points for Minnesota, taking his team on his shoulders like an MVP should, but he's going to need some help, Kevin. He's expended a lot of energy. Still over 4 minutes to go. The great crossover, the finish, the lob pass, the wonderful hands, the jump hook. We've seen the whole package. We've seen him on the floor with the jump shot, the drives.
Shot clock is down to 5. And Miller's got Garnett way outside. Oh, what a shot by Kevin Garnett! About this with just a couple seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, Sam Cassell dribbled out the whole clock, a line drive. That's one of those trolley wire threes. That's that flat shot he had when he first came into the league. But isn't that the last 13 points in a row now by Kevin Garnett?
And Kevin Garnett has taken the steal. And he stepped out of bounds because he was shoved, moving into the defense of Stojakovic. He picks up his 4th foul.
If Minnesota goes on to win this game, it's because this guy would not let his team lose. I mean, the big shots that he's come up with, the shot blocks, he had 13 straight points in the 4th quarter. The big steal there, we saw the challenge at the basket. If they go on to win, this is how you earn that MVP honor right here. This just validates the kind of season he has.
Look at
minutes.
Garnett again. Christian to top. Caught by Miller. Rejected by Garnett. Weber with a tie, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to the Western Conference Finals. Happy birthday, Kevin Garnett.
Kevin, I'll tell you how evenly balanced these two teams are. In the last 66 games that they've played going into tonight, they were 33 and 33 against each other. It goes down to a 3-point shot by Weber to tie it. What a spectacular series. And look at KG. What a happy man. He and Latrell Sprewell.
The MVP and Latrell Sprewell are standing by with our Cheryl Miller.
KG, what a better way than to spend your 28th birthday advancing to the Western Conference. Describe what you're feeling right now.
I mean, it feels great to win, especially on my birthday. You know, 7 years have been knocked out, and now we're going to the Western Conference Finals. And I feel pretty good.
Spree, you guys have been you personally have been in Game 7s of this magnitude. How much did this team grow tonight?
I mean, our defense did it for us, no doubt about it. We didn't handle those situations as far as turning the ball over, but, you know, on the other end, we just, you know, stayed together, said, get stops, you know, taking care of us. It was his birthday. I mean, he stepped it up. That's why he's the MVP.
You know, at one time, Doug Collins didn't think that you had any energy left. You knocked down a three-pointer, you come up with a big steal. Where'd it come from? This is what you play all regular season for.
You know, my mom always tell me, sometimes heart just carries you through, and we're in no position to be tired. You know, we told Flip, hey, we was prepared to play 40 if we had to. Now it's time to focus on the Lakers and the Western Conference Finals.
You know, one thing that he said, the kid here said, before training camp, he just felt that this team was going to be special. Have you guys reached that point where you feel that this was a defining game for you guys?
I think definitely. This was a hard-fought game. Sacramento, I mean, they're an excellent team, and they move and cut, and they have excellent shooters. I mean, what can you say? We stuck together, though. Like I said, our defense did it and took care of us tonight. Sam got us off to a good start as well. So, I mean, with the injury that he has, you know, he toughed that out. So that's what it's all about.
All right, let me look at my watch. Big ticket. You don't have a lot of time to celebrate this win as you advance. Absolutely. But talk about the matchup against the Lakers.
Very tough matchup. We know we got our hands full. We'll come in tomorrow, start prepared for that.
But right now, we're going to just enjoy this. Everybody's going to try to get off their feet quick as possible and get ready for the Lakers tomorrow.
All right, congratulations, birthday boy.
I appreciate that.
All right, let's send it back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Cheryl. A chance for the tie from Chris Webber.
Now, Chris Webber pump fakes. Look at this ball rattle in and out. The red light is on. And the agony once again for Sacramento.